So we are starting with introduction to business analytics, and learning objectives will be explain business decision analytics, list the types of business analytics, discuss the application of business analytics, describe data science. Little bit about data science, but not much. Okay. So at any point of time, if you're unable to, if I'm not audible, please let me know by typing in the chat box so that I'll come to know immediately, right? Because there are some connection issues or unstable connections over here, so that's the reason I'm telling. If you have any issues, kindly let me know. Okay, fine. So introduction to business analytics. So what is business analytics? First of all, can anybody tell me what is business analytics? What is it all about? Can anybody just tell me what is business analytics? What is it about?
It analyzes the trends in the business and analyze the past data and take predictions on the future data.
Exactly. Thank you, Balu. Thank you very much. It is the exact definition. Yeah. So you have past data and you are analyzing the patterns in that past data and taking insights from that one, and you are taking the major business decisions through data. You are taking data driven decisions through business analytics, right? That is what is all about business analytics. So you are taking a decision which is data driven, not an intuition based, right? That is what business analytics is about. So we are creating a value to the business, right? So you might have heard of this Coca-Cola disaster, right? Is anybody aware of this one? Coca-Cola 30 years ago, uh, it wanted after like when the original Coke was running in the market, they wanted to introduce a new Coke, a new product of Coca-Cola, which was sweetened with corn syrup. Okay, they did market research, but they did not do any detailed market research. So they have released it. Okay, they released this product, replacing the old product. It was a big flop. Only 30% of the people like who liked soda, they like this new brand, like this new product that was launched in Coca-Cola. So at the grassroots level, like everywhere there were campaigns started to force Coca-Cola company to bring back the original Coke. So they had to take back this launched new product, and they had to relaunch the old product because many emotions were attached with that old Coke, right? So it was a big flop, and they did not analyze what has happened. The main reason behind that was they did not do a detailed market research. They did not have data. So they have taken a decision without data, right? That's where they went wrong. So Donald Keogh, president of Coca-Cola Company, he stated that the simple fact is that all of the time and money and skill poured into customer research on a new Coca-Cola could not measure or reveal the depth and abiding emotional attachment to the original Coca-Cola felt by so many people. The company failed to take the right business decision. Right? So they did not have complete data and they did not do detailed market research. So the right business decisions help to achieve high revenue, reduce expenses, and meet customer expectations. So when do you say that a business decision is right? When these three things are met, like when you have high revenue, when you have reduced expenses, and when you meet customer expectations. So it involves a series of methods and techniques to measure performance and improve them. This is called as business analytics. Right? So in our case, what happened? In the Coca-Cola case, revenue all of a sudden fell down. Customer expectations were not met. And in spite of reducing expenses, company has invested a lot of money in marketing, advertisement, and manufacturing, all these things, right? Everywhere they have invested a lot of money without knowing the business impact. Before introducing this product, so they have introduced a lot of resources, they have wasted a lot of money because this is a big failure. The word wasted, I'm using wasted because if this product was a big success, then these resources were useful, but in our case it is a big failure. So what is business analytics? Business analytics is a scientific process that transforms data into insight that is used for the fact-based or data-driven decision making. Okay, so what is business analytics? It is nothing but a scientific process to transform data into insight. So we have our data, we are transforming our data into insight so that we are taking a fact-based or a data-driven decision. So it uses tools such as reports and graphs, simple, right? Optimization, data mining, and simulation. This is clear, right? It uses simple graphs and reports. So features of business analytics. So business analytics offers decision support systems, business continuity support, various methodologies. So in decision support systems, if you see, solutions are primarily used as decision support systems or as their components. So solutions help executives, salespersons, and other organizational leaders to make business decisions. So what is decision support systems? What do you understand by this one? Can anybody?
So might be they will they'll analyze the previous data and will decide the future sales or something, and then they'll come up with a decision to
Exactly.
increase the sales in future or something like that.
Correct. Absolutely. So what happens is, like, you have the past data, and in 2000, let us say our sales was 150 crores, right? In 2001 it was 50 crores more, 200 crores, 250 crores. Year on year, there is an increase in 50 crores, right? Then you will understand, you understood the pattern of the sales that is happening, almost approximately. So next year, we'll be expecting the same kind of pattern, right? With the same resources and with everything the same. So you'll be expecting same kind of thing. So you understand the pattern, right? So it helps executives and salespeople and other organizational leaders to make their business decisions. Based on that, they can take their critical business decisions based on the old data that they have after understanding the business insights. So second one is business continuity support. Business analytics supports essential business functions. Like, it also aids in functions such as hiring, reduction of attrition, improving retention, okay, performing staff deployment, and deciding strategy. So this is like HR people, right? It is like business analytics also. It is a big success in the area of human resources management, where they use business analytics to stop these things, like stop attrition, and it helps in hiring also, when we need to hire, when we should not, and improve retention, how to improve our employee satisfaction. That's what performing staff deployment, when we should do staff deployment. All these things can be done. This is called as business continuity support, right? One is decision support systems. Second one is business continuity support. In continuing our business, there is a support from business analytics. And third one is various methodologies. Methodologies include concepts from applied probability, applied mathematics, applied statistics, and computer science. So data produced helps you gain meaningful insights into better business planning and business performance. This thing I don't have to explain. So we have various methodologies available. So like applied mathematics, statistics, and computer science. So these help you in getting the meaningful insights. That makes sense, right? You have any doubt in this one? So we have various methodologies and tools. Is this point clear? So now we'll come to types of business analytics. So first one is descriptive analytics, second one is predictive analytics, and third one is prescriptive analytics. So what is descriptive analytics? Can anybody, because you are aware of descriptive analytics, right?
Yes, sir, those are measurable statistics, like mean, median, mode.
Exactly, Balu. Exactly. So you are using your basic statistics, like measures of central tendency, measures of variability, right? You are applying those basic statistics and you are understanding what has happened in the past. Basically, You are understanding what has happened in the past using our historical data. That's what is all about descriptive analytics. So we use basic statistics over here, right? That's what it is telling over here. So reports, data mining techniques, descriptive statistics, data queries, and data dashboards. Okay, this is all about descriptive analytics. And what is prescriptive analytics? Predictive analytics, sorry. I'm sorry. What is predictive analytics? Just explain it in your own terms or own words. It is not a problem because you are already aware of all these terms, right? Descriptive, prescriptive, and predictive.
It will tell us what should happen with the data. It will
No,
predict.
no. It will not tell what should happen. It is going to predict what may happen, right?
What will happen? Yes.
What may happen,
What will
what
happen?
will happen. It is not even what will. You have to use what may happen because
Yes, yes.
it is not 100%. We are not gods, right? Just we are predicting. Just we are predicting, right? Saying that it may happen.
Yes, sir.
Whatever the data that is received from descriptive analytics is further used to proceed for predictive analytics, where object is to predict future unforeseen events. That's what is predictive analytics. So you say that I have the data, past data. So I have already understood what has happened and why it has happened through descriptive and diagnostic analytics. But in predictive analytics, you are saying that what may happen. You are just trying to predict future. So here what happens? Predictive analytics uses techniques. These techniques uses some models. Yes, yes, Purnima, you're right. So predictive analytics techniques use models created from past data to predict the future or determine the impact of one or other variable. So linear regression, what is it about? You are just finding a relation, right? There is a correlation between two variables. One is an independent variable, other one is a dependent variable. We are clear with these terms, right? In linear regression, what happens? We are finding the relation between two variables. One is the dependent one and other one is the independent one. Just a moment. Sorry for the disturbance. Okay, so that's what we do in predictive analytics. So we have models and we predict the future. Okay, so here we have an example that is given. A company can predict the market share of a new product by using survey data and past purchase behavior. So all these things you know, but I'm just trying to revise the things. What is prescriptive analytics? What happens in prescriptive?
It analyzes what happened to the data.
No, 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 no.
Prescriptive.
So in prescriptive analytics, what happens is in prescriptive analytics, you are going to say, I have predicted my future through predictive analytics. Now we know what may happen. Now we'll say that what should happen. What should happen? There is difference between what may happen and what should happen, right? So we have predicted what can or what may happen. And now we are telling that what should happen. We are specifying our actions to turn the business the way we want it to be. Is it clear? Descriptive, predictive, and prescriptive. Descriptive says what has happened, predictive says what can happen, and prescriptive says what should happen in the future. This may happen, we have predicted this one, and what should happen. This is what is the business decision, right? So what happens in prescriptive analytics? So we are optimizing our models. Whatever the models that we have prepared in predictive analytics, we are going to optimize those models to make high revenues, improve customer satisfaction, and one more point is there. What was that? What was the other point? There were 3 points, right? Aim of business analytics. What is the aim of the business analytics? Any business decision why you take? To increase the revenue, to increase the customer satisfaction, and to reduce our expenses. Please remember these 3 points. These are very important. So whenever your models or whenever your decisions are going against these 3 points, you can say that you are not taking a right decision. So always a right business decision will give high revenues, high customer satisfaction, and reduced expenses. Is that clear? So now we'll see application of business analytics. Applications. So we'll come to applications part. So first one, we will see business analytics in supply chain. So can anybody tell me, don't look at the slide for a moment, just forget about this one. Just I'm telling you business analytics in supply chain. What is this? How it helps in supply chain or logistics team? Any idea, or would you like to? Just tell in your own words, not a problem. What do you understand by supply chain? What exactly it means? What is supply chain?
What customer needs and what we are supplying.
Pardon?
What are the products that customer needs and we are supplying them?
That is fine, but what is supply chain? Supply chain, what does it mean?
Okay.
Supply chain in regards to the logistics team, right?
Yes, sir. From
So when you
production to the
products need to be supplied to the clients.
exactly, so exactly, you are right. Who was that? Dilip Kumar.
Money, sir.
You are right.
Money.
Money, yeah, money. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thanks, Money. So this is all about logistics team. How you supply the goods to the customer, efficient delivery and optimal sorting of goods. Okay, how efficiently you are delivering the goods, right? And the vehicle and staff scheduling. All of a sudden, let us say we have Amazon. How Amazon decides, there are huge amounts of orders coming in every day, every minute, right? So how they manage all these things? So business analytics helps them take right decisions. How many people I need, how many resources I need, how many vehicles I need, which route I should take, which optimized route I should take, so that it will not waste the resources. Better inventory and processing control, efficient supply chains, all these things. Business analytics helps in supply chain also. How? Let us say Amazon goods, let us say where it has to reach first, which warehouse it has to reach, and it has to be, let us say, from Kerala to it has to reach Calcutta. It should not go to Bombay. It should straight away, it should take a path which is straight to Bombay, right? It should not divert. If you're diverting, then you're wasting your resources. So it is deciding on vehicles, how many vehicles I need, when I need. You are understanding the patterns of the past historical data when people purchased a lot of goods. Diwali time, okay, at the time of Diwali, we need a lot of staff and lot of vehicles. Last Diwali, we required around 100 vehicles, whereas in the normal times we required only 50. So now you got a number, okay, around 100. Usually I require so many vehicles, and I required around 5,000 people. So company is able to predict, okay, this is the trend. At least it is able to get a figure in its mind, right? It has a figure. Okay, this was the figure. Just it plays around that figure, more or less. Okay, so that's how business analytics helps in supply chain also. Second one, business analytics in healthcare. In healthcare, how it helps? Can anybody tell me? In healthcare, this is very easy.
There are medicines being supplied to the customers.
Okay, not supplying. Why? How healthcare is supplying the medicines?
They use vehicles to supply to the customers.
No. Think in other perspective, Mani.
Okay.
Think in other perspective. In healthcare, how business analytics is going to help? Disease prediction.
Scheduling appointments to the patients.
No.
Might be.
No. Predicting the diseases. How? Through your predicting, through your models, right? Cancer detection, for example, I'm telling you. How do you detect cancer? Nowadays, cancer is being detected. How? Through machines. That is what you learned in your TensorFlow Keras, right? Image recognition. What happens over there? In the past, we had some images which were detecting cancer in the initial stages. So it was easy for them to understand how the cancer was forming in the initial stages, and what are those images, what are those symptoms. So in future, if they find same kind of symptoms or same kind of images, they will say that algorithms will automatically detect that disease. right? This is the first thing that helps in disease prediction. Simultaneously, control cost and provide more effective treatment to patients. So when you know that a disease is being predicted in the initial stages, it will be more easy to control, right? Rather, when you know when the cancer goes to a second stage or third stage, it will be more difficult, right, to control. So that is the reason it will control cost and provide more effective treatment to patients, improve staff, patient and facility scheduling, control inventory, purchasing and patient flow. Okay, these are there. Last 2 points are there. But first thing is business analytics. We have predictive models which predict the disease well in advance. Is that clear to all of you? So next one, business analytics in markets, in the marketing. How does it help in the marketing? Just tell me in your own words how business analytics helps in marketing.